음. just us two, somewhere new. Watch the sky fade into the night. With you, my arms, nothing can go wrong. We'll fall asleep on a starlit beach, just us two.
请通行。请通行。
一辈子都记得。哇，有点害羞啊，大家。可能是我们现在可能刚认识不久吧。